Hey guys, welcome back to the H&U Podcasts with podcasts.
With your host, Himalay, because she's messing it up all the time. And
Orbishi!
if you can, please like, subscribe, and share
if you like it.
Being organised and unorganised. I'm an organised person, I'd like to say, first of all. Even though it doesn't look it right now. Behind the scenes, everything looks like a bloody mess. But it's what it is. So I think I'm an organised person. Well, I like to be.
Mm-hmm. I'm organised when I need to be.
Okay.
I'm not like, I have to be organised all the time. I used to be like that.
Yeah.
I like my lists and stuff, but yeah, no, I'm very much, at the moment, very unorganised, but I like it. Only because it's like, I feel like this is the only time in my life where I get to be unorganised. I don't have a strict schedule. I don't have things that I need to be doing. It's more like what I want to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's fair enough. But
when I need to be organised, I will be.
okay, but still, I'll go into your room right now. I swear, it smells like a dead rat in the corner somewhere.
It smells so good in my room, right? You've not been in my room.
Disgusting.
When was the last time you came in my room? Like 2 weeks ago?
No, like 2 days ago when you were with Ree on there.
That was last week.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
It was this week.
It was last week.
No, it was this week. Trust me. It doesn't matter anyway. It's a nonsense
Anyways.
conversation. So why do you put this down anyway?
Just being organised versus unorganised. What do you think about, like, if you catch yourself being unorganised, are you like hard on yourself or?
I'm not hard on myself. I'm like militant. Okay, this is a mess. All right, cool. Weekends come in.
What does militant mean?
Militant. Have you heard that before?
I've never heard
Militant, like military. It's strict. It's
okay.
regimented. That. So, yeah, I go straight into cleaning mode. I'm surprised you don't hear it. But then again, you're sleeping at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Wake up at 2, 3.
How is that ridiculous? I know I don't wake up at 2, 3.
I guess it's weekend, so you can lay in a bit, innit? But me, I like to get up in the morning early. And it's fucking...
Yeah, we've established you're very much a morning person. I'm very much a night owl.
Yes. But then I like to have my nights out. Have
As
a good
do
time
I.
like that, innit? I'm
Yeah.
sure a lot of people do. Just let off a bit of steam.
And
But
I also
time with
like...
friends, innit?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's like your socialising, the socialising
Yeah.
part of life. But yeah, no, I also like waking up early to see, like, you know, to see it nice and sunny, but it only motivates me when the sun's out. Otherwise, I'm like, if it's raining, I'd rather be in bed.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, that's what I'm like. But I already know about you.
Yeah, I'm unorganised until I need to be organised. That's how I am.
Yeah, I guess so.
But that's how I like to be, because I don't like to put too much pressure on myself with that. I'm like, okay, if I want to be unorganised, I'm going to be unorganised.
It's not about putting pressure. It's more about your environment. Here's why I like to clean up. Because when I have a clean environment, I have a clean space. Which gives me, like, I don't know, it just gives me a good feeling. Like, everything's clean and everything's, like, in order. It smells nice.
It does not smell nice in here.
Yeah, right now...
It smells of onions.
Of onions? Yeah, it's because I was not cutting onions. I was washing the meat.
Oh, fair.
Mum's asking me, you know, it's tonight I got some chicken keema and some, lamb. It's for Dad.
And me.
And you as well. See, I'm off lamb now. Do you know,
but that's because you were like, oh, I don't want to have meat anymore, so I'm not gonna.
I remember I stopped for a while, didn't I?
Yeah. And
That's
then you
crazy.
tried it somewhere, and then you were like, okay, I'll only have it when I want to have it. And then you just didn't feel the need to want to have it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Some places are really, like, make it amazing, though. Like Mum's.
Yeah, Mum's
I might have a bit
amazing.
tonight. I might have a bit tonight.
Yeah.
What were we talking about, though?
Being unorganised and unorganised. Oh, but you said your room. And I was like, it smells right now.
Yeah, onions.
Yeah.
So that's why it smells like onions.
Yeah. I mean...
Not because I stink.
It does stink.
Okay.
Right. This or that questions. I put this down because it's like preference questions, like which one are you? So I feel like we'd have differing opinions for most of these. Oh, okay. These ones are pretty good. Okay, dog or cat? So for those of you who don't know what's happening, I have a list of this or that questions. You basically just choose the one you prefer.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
So dog or cat? Do you think you're a dog person or a cat person?
I'm 50-50. I can't pick one or the other right now.
What?
It's mad. I used to be a dog person.
Yeah.
And then we got this neighborhood cat, right? And it just chills with us now.
I don't know why I was gonna be like, shout out to Kizzy.
Yeah, like he's gonna watch this. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah. Anywho, yeah. I found out. Gone.
No, go on, finish.
I found out I'm not a pet person.
You're not a pet person.
Yeah, like I like other people's pets, but personally, I wouldn't own a pet.
It's because you're a rat. That makes so much sense. Oh my god.
So annoying. No, I feel like I would not own a pet if it was my choice. But yeah, I like other people's pets.
Fair.
Yeah. Netflix or YouTube?
YouTube.
YouTube. As much as I love Netflix, YouTube.
Come on, I grew up on YouTube.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Phone call or text?
Phone call. I don't like texting, you know. I hate texting.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is. I can't get my message across. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I just give up with it. There's been so many misunderstandings, and I'm like, fuck. Someone actually told me I sound boring.
What, on a text?
On a text. And I went, oh, it's because I don't fucking add any emojis. I can't be asked with that most of the time. But then I've been recently putting them in, so.
Fair enough. You're just
Don't
like
sound boring. That's why.
put in your bio, boring text.
Yeah. That's a good one, actually.
But yeah,
Well,
I'm not a big fan of texting.
No.
But if there was FaceTime as an option, I'd choose FaceTime.
So cool then.
Phone call, and then I'd choose FaceTime over phone call, if that was added as an option.
All right.
And I'd choose seeing the person in person over FaceTime.
Okay, cool. Well done. What the hell? Are you deep in it?
I'm just saying. Okay, toast or eggs?
Toast or eggs? Why are they opposites?
They're not opposites. It's just which one you prefer.
This or that. Like, why, you can have them together. That's what I'm thinking when you're saying that. Well,
I'm thinking I like them equally as much.
hey, man, I like both of them.
I like
Put them together.
Put them together.
We can make our own rules. We're putting them together. That's it.
Okay, this one doesn't really apply to me because I don't really know or care. But you, cardio or weights?
Weights. Yeah, weights.
Fair.
Definitely. It's only because cardio's harder. I'm not gonna lie. There's just like the longevity of it. Whereas weights, it's harder in terms of like pushing your weight, your muscles.
Got you. But you're testing your strength either way.
Yeah.
So, Facebook or Twitter?
I don't like either.
I prefer Instagram. I can't lie.
yeah, Instagram. No. You know what? Snapchat. Shout out to
like
Snapchat, man. I've been on Snapchat for so long.
Did you just say shout out to Snapchat?
Yeah, man. What the hell? Why am I getting a call?
What the?
Oh, it's probably Dad. Don't worry, it's on silent.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine
It should be
is
on
too.
silent. What the hell? Oh no, it's fine. It's good. Whoops.
Oops. Ice cream cone or snow cone? I guess that doesn't really.
Ice cream cone or snow cone?
Yeah. I've not had a snow cone.
I haven't either, actually. I don't think I have anyway.
I don't think I have either.
Maybe we'll need to try it one day.
Yeah. Mobile games or console games? Well, that's kind of...
Consoles. You can't play it on the phone, man. It's not the same. It's so crap. Well, actually, no. There were a few bangers back in the day, like, what was that? Jungle Run. Was it Jungle Run?
Jungle Run, yeah.
Jungle Run was really good.
Mm-hmm.
There was another game. There was a bike game where you'd go like around hoops, like loops and stuff. That was pretty cool.
I don't think I've seen that one.
No.
I'm not big on mobile games.
Oh, and Asphalt as well. Asphalt? I think it's called Asphalt. It's like a racing game. Yeah. Oh, like good games. Anyway.
Yeah, but you love your Xbox and your PlayStation. Yeah.
I'm a PS guy right now.
And I'm kind of like, low-key, I do prefer the PS5 though, because I played it that one time when you were on holiday.
Cool.
But yeah. While walking, music or podcast?
While walking. What audiobook?
Audiobook.
Yeah.
Audiobook, yeah,
I
that's
think
fair.
audiobook.
That's fair. I mean, it's either, for me, I either like to have no headphones in, like to be like very present, like nature sounds, just, or music.
My routine right now when I'm going to work is a podcast. No, not podcast. Sorry, audiobook called The Psychology of Money. Very interesting.
Oh.
If you listen and take a crack at that. And then there was another one that I read. It's from Microsoft, it's like tools and something. I can't remember. I'll put it here. Yeah. Good
Fair,
book.
check it out. I might have to check it out too. iOS or Android?
iOS or Android?
Yeah,
iOS.
iOS. Not really a question for us guys.
Ew. Android. Nah, I'm joking.
Hey, each to their own. Just saying. Form or function? What does that mean?
Form or function? The form of something or the function of something?
Oh. I was thinking like function is in like event, and I was like, what the hell is form then?
The form of something and the function of something. How something works and
How it looks, I
How it-
guess. Or the style of it. The
Yeah.
layout of it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. I guess the function is more important. to
I'd say
me.
function.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's like the operation like system.
Mm.
You need that to work, otherwise the face is nothing. It's
Yeah.
like a dead phone, literally.
That's so true. That's such a good example. Yeah, it might be like the new iPhone or something, but it doesn't work.
Mhm.
What's the point? Okay. Is that enough? That's 11 of them.
Is there more?
Preference. There's more, yeah. But this isn't the original one that I saw. But or high tech or low tech.
High tech or low tech?
I don't really know what counts as low tech though. Like in my brain, everything's very high tech.
I think low tech would be like fax machines,
Like
beepers.
like old machinery,
Yeah.
kinda. Yeah,
They say old is gold.
they do.
But in this instance, old tech is old tech. It doesn't work as good as the new tech now. So I'd say new tech.
That's true. Gotta get with the times, as they say.
Yeah.
But yeah.
One more.
Okay. Big party or small gathering? It's a good one.
Damn, I prefer both, you know. Because
Yeah, it just depends on the company, right?
Because big family is obviously a big party. Small company, but strong unit, then that's different because that's cool as well.
Yeah. Basically both.
Yeah.
Just depends on who's coming.
Yeah. And no one's got a gun to our head, so fuck you.
Okay, that was fun. There's some this or that questions, preference questions.
Okay. Do you ever get those random boosts of happiness?
Yeah, and gratefulness as well. Like, you know, when you just, it's almost like something's hit you and you're like, oh my God. Like, you look around and you're like,
Yeah, like things
wow.
look different, things feel different. It's like you're looking at it in a new way. That's so wild. And it happens like
Random
a
times.
snowball effect of being happy to me anyway. Like I could be thinking about something that I'm looking forward to, and then that would literally latch on to another thing that I'm grateful for, and it'd just be this small like ball effect of feeling a lot better.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It elevates your mood.
Yeah, I had it the other day. That's why I put it down. It was nice.
Yeah. It's nice to just, like, it's almost like everything stops. For me anyways. Everything around me stops. And I literally just look at everything in so much more detail and I appreciate it a lot more.
It's like you breathe a lot better as well. You actually take a step back and like breathe.
It's like you're like, holy Lord, I'm alive. Like, I actually have a meaning. I have a purpose.
It is mad. When you think about it, we're just this tiny little dot in space, just moving through space.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Do you know much about space?
Not a lot, but the things I do know, it's quite mind-boggling.
Okay. Ooh, big word. Wow.
It's not even a big word.
I love that shit.
Mind-boggling, yeah. Big word. Being a hypocrite.
Okay.
And calling someone out on being a hypocrite.
Okay.
Do you feel like if you call someone out for being a hypocrite and you're found to be a hypocrite later on, are you a hypocrite?
Yeah.
For calling someone else out and not realising it yourself?
Well, Yeah, that's a definition of a hypocrite.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know where I was going with this. What do you think about that? Like, if someone's being a hypocrite, would you call them out on it, or would you keep it to yourself?
I keep it to myself. Only because if they've done something wrong, then I'll call them out on it. But if they're just being a hypocrite about something, actually, you know what? I tell them because maybe they don't know that they're being a hypocrite.
Yeah.
And once they know, they're like, "Oh shit, I actually was." So yeah, I tell them actually. I'll change my answer.
Yeah, because sometimes people need that, like, a whole new perspective to show them, like, oh, you're being a hypocrite. They may be like, what do you mean? Like, how am I being a hypocrite? They may not know it. And then you give them a comparison of like, okay, well, you said so and so.
Yeah.
And when somebody else said so and so, you called them a hypocrite because that's how you saw it. Now compare the two. You didn't like how you felt when someone did something to you.
Yeah.
Or around or about you. I'm really bad at explaining things, guys.
You are. You look like you're struggling. You need to breathe because I realized you take to say the sentence and then you just stop. Like, just breathe.
No, it's just showing a comparison of the type of hypocrisy.
Yeah.
That somebody is like.
I get you. I understand that as well. Yeah. You know, once you put them in their place, then they're kind of they're in their place now.
Yeah, they'll rethink like whatever it was
like,
they were being a hypocrite about.
Oh shit. I was kind of a dickhead, and then I don't know what happens after that.
Yeah, it's almost like you're like, see it like this, and they're like taken aback a bit, and they're like, shit, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then there's them people that are like, talking to them is like smashing your head into a brick wall. So.
Oh yeah. That's those people. You just gotta be like my first answer. Okay, that's enough. I've already said it to you. What's the point of saying it again and again?
Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
Why is it all about the next big thing?
Well, it's not all about the next big thing. I think it depends on how you think about it. If you're in that trap of thinking that you've got something but you need to get into the next thing, then in that instance, why is it always about the next thing? I reckon it's just you stuck in that cycle. You don't realize it. You just don't realize like all the blessings and everything that you have around you because you're chasing after something.
Yeah, I feel like when that comes to mind, great English. What comes to mind when I hear that is like when it's more society or like the people around you constantly asking, like, you know how it's like, okay. Like you've graduated, what's next? Job, right? Okay, cool. When you get a job, what are you doing? Right? It's like, and I get when it's someone who genuinely loves you, it's more about like they want to know what's happening in your life. They want to be very much present. They want to let you know that they care, right? So that way it's understandable. But when it's people that don't even know you and they're like trying to check up on you and things and be like, oh, okay, well, they've graduated now, this is going to be the next thing for them. Or, oh, wow, now they have a job, this is going to be the next thing. Get married, next thing, whatever. Once you're married, have kids. No, you've had a kid. Oh, next kid, you know? Like, it's almost like a non-stop cycle. And then it gets passed down to your kids almost.
I guess I've never seen like that side of it. Because I am a guy. And I think there's a lot more pressure for women for some reason to have to live a life like the old school ways. It's like, I don't know why that's like that. I think it's just due to like a generation of people that used to live like that. But I think it's getting better now.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are being a lot more open about certain things.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that it's over yet because it's a long way away, but... Eventually, it will, it should get, that way, go that way.
I think it's like, it just puts a lot of pressure on like where you're at and where you're going. Because everybody has their own journey, everybody's doing their own thing, you know?
Yeah.
But when you constantly have these popping up questions by multiple people, it's like, it makes you question yourself, but like, it shouldn't. Like, you should know where you're at. Or even if you don't know where you're at and you kind of have a plan, like, just remember, you have your own back. Or you should have your own back, at least, innit?
Yeah, you can, but then you get lost in it sometimes.
So do you think sometimes people need that as like a little push?
Yeah, for sure. Because then if they don't, then they're just going to carry on doing that again and again.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
It does. I kind of see what you're saying. Like, that's like if someone's stuck, and then yeah. Okay, but I think it's equally for men as it is for women. It just depends on how much pressure is put on that. Like, if someone's constantly like asking you, what is it, you know?
But then again, I don't think it's a guy and girl thing. I think it's just the way you see it. It's your perspective, because yes, a lot of people can come up to you and tell you like, what are you doing, what's next, blah blah blah. But if you're taking that information in and going, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing right now? If you're being honest with them, be with yourself. Be honest with them. Yeah, I'm just doing this and then that, and then if they start putting suggestions in, this is what you need to do. Yeah. Oh, that's a really good idea. Thank you. You know, one in, other out. I know they're trying to be nice and that, but guess what? You've got your own journey, and sometimes other people's noise becomes your noise. So you need to kind of like
block it out.
And it's hard, especially because if it's everyone around you that's doing it, that's all you hear. You need to try and find a quiet place for you to just think.
Yeah, definitely.
Innit?
That's a good way of looking at it. It's about perspective.
Since we started the podcast, yeah, do you think you've known me better, or you're getting to know me better?
I feel like I've always known you very well, but now it's more like I know how you think. I know how you perceive things a lot better, because I've noticed that when, like, for example, question of the day, we tend to perceive it differently.
Yeah.
And you'll have a completely different answer to me, and I'll be like, oh, okay, I didn't think of it like that way, or I'll have an answer. You'll be like, oh, okay, so that's how she thinks. You know? Yeah.
No, but I feel like I've always known how you think, because I've grown up, like, because I'm the older one, and I've seen you grow up. I've always seen you the way you are. Now it's for me. There's still a lot of things that I can't say, and I don't know if that's just an ego thing or not, but I kind of see you as a grown up now. Do you know? Like, I see you as a grown up now. So there's no longer that childish thing. Like, even when I tried to bully you sometimes, I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I do that?
Thank God you question, you character building.
But then I still do it anyway. I'm like, well, that's just ingrained in me.
That's the child in you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that. I see how your perspective of me has changed, because it's the way like you treat me now. I feel like before it was very much, I'd say hi and I'd get no response. Like,
yeah,
honestly,
that was bad.
Like, I'd be like, good morning.
Do you know what I thought? This is my thought when every time you say it, I'm like, what the fuck is she saying thanks to me, or hi? No, why the fuck is she saying good morning or hi? What the fuck? Why is she talking to me? Like, swear down, I don't know why. Like, it pissed me off. Like, for some reason, it pissed me off. Even mom, for some reason, sometimes when she say good morning to me, I just get really angry for some random reason. I don't know. It's a teen state of
mind.
error. That state of mind, yeah.
That's funny. That's actually hilarious that you used to bug you that much that you'd be like, I'm not gonna fucking respond.
Yeah, like, I don't want to hear it.
You don't deserve to hear my good morning. But you've grown to now actually respond and mean it.
It's like I'm trying to gain a respect. Like, I need to not need to, but I want to give the respect. That's what I'm trying to do now. I think I'm in that stage in my life.
Yeah.
Where I'm giving respect to people I should be giving respect to.
I respect that.
Yeah. Because you are an equal. You're not like, even though you're younger, you are still equal. Like, you whatever you think and what you feel does matter. And some people forget that. I think some people need to hear that sometimes. Because if you try to tell yourself all the time, sometimes it comes off as bullshit. You know?
It's true. Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah. That's the only nice thing you're going to get. Question of the day. Are you willing to practice something for many years?
I am.
What is it?
Spanish. Languages. More languages.
Okay.
I want to learn as many languages as I'm curious about.
Okay, cool. Try and be bilingual.
Multilingual. I already know 5 languages, guys.
No, you don't fluently.
Not fluently. I know 3. I know 3 I know 2 fluently.
Which ones?
English and Gujarati. I guess Gujarati is kind of... I'm slipping away with Gujarati, I can't lie.
No. You're just like, is this water?
Alright, I know English fluently, and then I know 4 languages. What was the word that I have on my CV?
Do you know what it says on it? When I see this, when you're saying this, 100% English.
Yeah.
To be continued, to be continued, to be continued,
Yeah,
to be continued.
If I work on them, I will be fluent in them too.
Fair enough.
But yeah, there's a word that I can't think of right now where I'm efficient at them languages. Where it's like I know what I need to know.
Well, there is a saying, and I think I might butcher it, but it's... hold on, let me remember. Master of none. Something from none. Master of none. I'm sure you might have heard of it before.
You might have said it before.
Oh, jack of all trades, master of none. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain it or no?
So, jack of the trades, like, it basically means... forget it. I've butchered the whole thing anyway. This might be cut. So,
Alright. Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, so the aim is to be multilingual. What about you? Are you willing to do something for many, many years?
For many, many years.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a lot of things that come to mind, like, I want to do what I'm passionate about for many, many years.
Of course, but this is just picking out one thing.
Yeah.
You know, this is just one thing. And it's not the best, it's not the main thing, it's just one of the things.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon meditating.
Yeah.
I want to be doing that for a very long time. You know? Because it does seem to make me feel a lot better. Center myself a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. What about you guys? You never asked them? Whoever's watching?
Yeah. Leave a comment down below letting us know what you are willing to do for multiple years. Because I forgot the original question.
Okay. Well, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.
And share.
And share if you like it. Bye.
See you guys. See you next week.